All right, gamers. Ahem. It's gamer time. It is gamer time. Instructions. Oh my gosh, not already. Instructions unclear. I'm listening and I'm judging. Okay, well, we tried. Game over. No, we're actually gonna talk about that a little bit later. Are we judging? Hi Purple Star, hi Henri, hi Star again, and hi Willie. Ray, I have been meaning to ask, what does watch progress mean? Oh, so watch progress, you need 3,000 watch hours within a 365-day period to unlock YouTube memberships. Hi Kira, welcome in. Hello. Okay. Boop. Thank you for the boop. So today I am teaching you guys about the wondrous world of we listen and we don't judge. Because I'm not gonna lie, this trend has been taking me out. It's been very interesting to watch it develop. I can unlock stuff. Yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So, during this stream, I will be telling you guys, what is the we listen and we don't judge trend? Who does this trend? I'll show you guys some examples. I will tell you guys the effects that it's been having on relationships. Are we actually not judging? And then I will tell you my we listen and we don't judge list. Because I want to participate in the trend also. Gonna earn channel points and YouTube emails. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. So number one, what is this trend? The origins of we listen and we don't judge. The origins are from TikTok, but the trend of confessing things has been around since the start of the internet, right? Just confessing to anybody, anywhere, saying anything, like really confessing, saying too much, sharing too much about your personal life for some internet clout. Kaka da, welcome in. Why am I here and who are you? I am the raechit. Gopher, welcome in. Venting, etc. Yeah, stuff like that. So this has been around since the start of the internet. But the thing is with other confessions, I've seen it usually be anonymous or under like an internet persona or like something similar. But for this trend, people have been using their actual faces and yeah. So let me tell you about the content of We Listen and We Don't Judge. And this new rendition in the trend, people record their faces and post their results. A lot of people have been posting these on their personal accounts. This trend blew up, so it's not just like influencers confessing to dumb shit and ruining their lives. Like a lot of quote unquote, I guess like normies have been posting this, and they'll post it on their personal accounts that are like connected to their job, their location, their family, and stuff like that. So in We Listen and We Don't Judge, usually you're sitting down with somebody and you guys go back and forth and you confess something and you go, we listen and we don't judge. I ate the last cookie. And then the next person does their confession and they say, we listen and we don't judge. And then they say their confession. In my opinion, this differs from the usual like confession content because it has an added layer of somebody telling a confession they wouldn't otherwise tell to somebody's face. So it's one thing if you're like by yourself and you're like, oh my god, I peed my bed when I was 7. But for the we listen, we don't judge trend, people have been doing it with their partners, so like, or with their family members, and they're confessing to things that specifically affect their relationships, which is why I wanted to touch on it a bit here, because you're not just confessing something that has like low stakes. Usually it directly impacts how the other person will view you. Like not romantic confessions. Some of them could be. Hello, Wolf. Welcome in. Instructions unclear. Judging and not listening. Okay. Well, let me tell you guys who does this trend. Usually it's only done with 2 people, but there are some exceptions where it will be a full group. The OP, or the original poster, the person whose idea it was to do it, usually does it with their partner, their parent, their sibling, or a friend. This dynamic can change drastically as only one person has an understanding of the trend. So there have been some people that they will do the we listen and we don't judge. And it's supposed to be silly and lighthearted, but they'll bring somebody on and they confess to something like really serious. Or they're like, okay, I'm sharing my life secrets right now. Hopefully not romantically confessing to your family members. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, KG. Do it anonymously seems like the better option. Yeah, but this makes it content, okay? They get their internet clout points. All right, so the person whose idea it's usually a woman, and they're usually a millennial or an elder Zoomer. Their quote-unquote victim can be any age. So if it's if I had the idea to do this trend, I would probably do it with Alex, and I'd be like, Alex, come on, let's do this. Let's confess things to each other and record it. But there can be a variety of options here. It could be 24-year-old daughter and a 48-year-old mother, 26-year-old husband and his 24-year-old wife, a friend group who are all around the same age, and in some cases, mothers have been confessing to their babies, like their toddlers. So it's a pretty wide range, but usually the person whose idea it is a woman in their mid-20s. Okay, the dynamic changes. The combination of the OP plus the guest changes the tone of the we listen and we don't judge trend. There have been some of these where they do we listen and we don't judge with their ex-husband. And the tone shift is crazy because some of the we listen and we don't judge is like, oh, teehee, I kissed you on the forehead while you're sleeping. But the ex is like, yeah, I actually cheated on you. Yeah, you thought she was just a friend. Yeah, I actually cheated on you. So, yeah. But let me give y'all some examples. Let's give some examples. Okay, I'm going to start with some relatively tame stuff, and we'll get progressively worse.
We're home, and
okay.
I wasn't quite sure. We listen and we don't judge. We were dating, and I checked your location, and you said you were home, and I wasn't quite sure if that was true, so I decided to go follow your location, and I stayed at your house until I saw you in your room to confirm that you were at home and had no plans.
Okay, that's weird, right? Like, that's stalker behavior, right? Yo, but the thing is, you're not supposed to judge. But immediately he's judging. Do you notice that he goes, what the fuck? That's insane. Yeah, so we're starting out kind of strong.
We listen and we don't.
No.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes on the way back from my haircut, I'll just get food and I'll park in a parking lot and I'll eat it, and then I'll come home and I'll act like I didn't eat anything.
Okay, for me, that's a bigger offense. Okay, stalking or eating food but not getting your partner food, I don't know, man. Bro, I'm a muncher. I love munching. Okay, I love snacking. I love sweet treats. I love sweet treats. But see, because the first one was kind of weird, but it's they're probably not gonna break up over this, right?
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes in an argument, I'll get even more upset when I come to realize that some of your points are actually logical and make sense.
Okay, this is what I mean. This is gonna come up in future arguments. Every future argument that they have where he thinks he's right and he's being logical, he's gonna be like, well, remember that time on TikTok where you said that you get mad when I'm logical because you know I'm right? This is gonna okay, this is the cracks. Do you see the cracks starting to form? This is gonna affect their day-to-day life. This will 100% come up in an argument. This will 100% come up in an argument.
We listen and we don't.
Oh, how do you get more mad that what I'm saying is correct, though?
Because why are you bringing valid points here?
Why would you want to argue with a dumb nigga?
We listen and we don't judge. that one green dress that you bought off Fashion Nova like last month, I threw it in the trash last Tuesday, was it? Tuesday?
Bro, that is crazy.
It just wasn't. I didn't. Yeah. You tried it on.
In
Had a bunch of stuff coming off of it and everything like that, and I didn't like that.
Okay, his offenses are not as egregious, I'd say. But don't throw away your partner's clothes, man. At least return them and get the money back. Nowhere near. Bro, hers were crazy. And see, this is what I mean. So it was her idea, and so it can go either way. Either the person whose idea it was takes it more intense, or the person who doesn't really know takes it more intensely. So by the time she posted this, she's probably seen other people do their confessions, and their confessions like almost ended relationships. So she has a better understanding of the trend. So she confessed to things that were like more serious, and he's just like, oh yeah, you know, I eat food without you sometimes. So like, this is crazy. I just know they fought about this off camera. Okay, but we do have some silly things. So this is what I mean with like the mother and the toddler, where, you know,
we listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when you have a booger, I feed it to you. We listen and we don't judge.
Bro, that is cruel. That is abuse. Ew. Ew. We're far and far. Wait, we are more far and far from God. Oh my gosh, Bravely, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Okay. Is there no? All right, next one.
Don't judge. Sometimes when mommy tells you her food is spicy, it is.
We listen and don't judge.
I think this one's sad. I think I saw this one and people were saying that this one was sad. There's audio doubling. Ooh. Is there? Hold on, let's see. Hold up. Echo. Hold on, let's see. Hold up. Okay. That should be better.
We listen and we don't judge.
Listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when mommy tells
Okay, so I think this one. Okay, so this is like, they're lighthearted, right? They're silly, and then there's parents like this.
It is.
We listen and don't judge. Sometimes I throw out your birthday invitations because I can't be bothered taking you to the birthday parties. We listen and don't judge.
Sometimes.
Okay. That's something, I know you're supposed to confess to things, but maybe don't tell your kid that, because you know how sad it is as a kid being like, oh, you're the only one not in the birthday party. Are you fucking serious? That's so cringe. Oh my goodness. XO Ricky, welcome in. Baiting Master, thank you for the 100 biddies. Dude, like, what the fuck is this? I don't vibe with that.
When you tell me to pack up my room, I just shove everything in the closet and say bye-bye. We listen and don't judge.
She low-key looked really hurt by that. I don't know, that hurt my heart. That hurt somewhere in my heart. So sad. All right. This is an example with a full family.
I like to smell my toes.
Okay, hold on. Right off the bat. Did he say he liked to smell his own toes?
I like to smell my toes.
We listen and we don't judge. One time I was at my friend's house and I had a booger, but no tissue, so I took it out and put it on her door.
I've done that. Wait, I've actually done that before. Okay, y'all. So if I don't have anywhere to put my booger, the underside of your table is getting wiped with my booger. Ray, you can't judge. You know we smell toes. I do not smell toes. Oh my god, I put my bookies on the bottom of tables, but I do not smell toes. Sis, what? Are you serious? Y'all. I think my desk probably has a bunch of boogers under it. I mean, at least I'm not lying. Just eat it. Ew.
We listen and we don't judge.
I like to get Q-tips, wet it, and then go behind my ear and smell it.
We listen and we...
Is that the female equivalent of scratching your balls and smelling your hand? I've never heard of anybody doing that.
We don't judge.
One time I was warming my mother's food up for dinner, and I took one of my pubic hairs and I put it in her food, and I didn't tell her.
What?
You shouldn't say shit like that.
Yeah, like...
I did do it. You know you ain't put no... I did do that. Why you can't be mad? It was a while ago. What the fuck you mean I can't do that? It was a while ago. I don't give a fuck if it was 10 years ago. It's not that serious. You ate it already. It's not that serious. Mommy, why are you doing that? We were cooking this. You ate it already. It's no big deal.
I didn't watch this one ahead of time. Oh my god. Okay, just so y'all know, it is a joke. I was pretty sure it was a joke, but I just was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Bro, look at her reaction.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because
It was
that's
only
only
one piece of
you
hair.
gotta be
I
playing.
did. Mine was only one piece of hair. It's not that serious, Mom.
How the fuck you mean it ain't that serious? I'm eating your fucking...
You didn't see it.
Bro, I'm so surprised she didn't get up and start beating the shit out of her. Yo. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good, brothers. All right. So there's more. Just to show like the variations of this, it's very wide. So
We
this is
listen and we
a
don't
variation
judge.
where they just show how much they spent at the cafeteria that year. So it's like, stuff like that.
Don't judge. You know when I decorated for that birthday party and I just said the fish should stay on the ceiling?
Yeah.
It's hiding a hole in the ceiling.
Is that the fish? Is that the fish she's talking about? Yo. Wait, hold on. Just hold on. Did y'all hear that? She said, "Remember that time I said we should just leave the decorations up on the ceiling? It's covering a hole." Damn. We don't judge then confessing to a crime. Hey, okay, yeah, the pube thing would be a crime if it wasn't a prank, yes.
How did the hole get there?
You don't want to know.
We
listen
listen
and we don't
You don't
judge.
know?
Speaking of the fish in the ceiling, you know how I said I was waiting on this stuff to fix the lights in here that are burnt out?
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a bunch of spiders in the attic, and I'm terrified to go up there until we have a couple frosts on the books.
That's so valid. He is so real for that, though. Yeah.
I see. Burnt out light.
We listen and we don't
That's valid.
judge.
Remember a couple weeks ago when you couldn't find those 10mm sockets?
Yeah, the whole bag of them I bought so I wouldn't never run out.
Well, that bag was just sitting on the floor in the garage, and I just decided that enough was enough, so I threw them away, and I didn't think you would ever notice.
What is it with people throwing away their partner's stuff? Don't throw away your partner's stuff. What the fuck? Boo! Boo! Boo!
10mm sockets. Do you understand how hard
We listen and we don't
Okay,
judge.
yeah, they just had an argument about that just then.
judge? So remember in July when you signed an NDA and you went and did that thing for a couple weeks? Okay. Well, me and the kids went through the basement and we threw away like 90% of the holiday decorations. And obviously, you haven't noticed.
Stop throwing away your partner's shit! Boo! Boo!
Listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes you fall asleep with your mouth open and you snore a little bit, and I crush up some Tums and drop them in there.
Tums?
I can hear
I
you.
wake up and my mouth is super dry.
What the fuck? Is he getting drugged with Tums right now?
The acid reflux. I
Oh my god. Bro, just a little sprinkle. All right. Now, those are some examples. For the effects that are had on relationships. You guys probably could tell from some of the videos, but here are all the potential outcomes. Silly. Both parties understand it's just a silly trend and don't take things too seriously. Only lighthearted confessions, like sometimes I eat the last cookie. Actual confessions. There are some actual confessions here, but they aren't super shocking or harmful. A small conversation might be had after the recording. Sometimes I pretend I'm napping when your mom comes over, was my example that I gave. But something that they'll probably have an actual conversation about, like with that last example, is why did you throw my shit away? Like the 10 millimeter, whatever. They probably had an actual conversation about it, but the rest was relatively tame. Then we get to, do you even like them? The confessions are so serious and harsh, you start to question if the partner, parent, or friend even likes the original poster. When you invite me over, I say that I'm at work when I really just don't want to see you. Is my example I gave for that one. Disaster. Something was already brewing in this relationship and the trend just takes it over the edge. The night you saw my coworker and I at the restaurant together, we weren't doing anything for work. We were on a date. I cheated on you. Was the example I gave for that one. So now, I'm going to give you examples of how things can go wrong with some of these. Hold on. I got a lot. Okay. Okay, this is one of the ones I put in the thumbnail. 64-year-old and I'm pregnant. Okay. We're going to go over here.
And we don't judge.
Sometimes I don't really have a headache. We listen and we
Listen and we
Ronan, welcome in.
Sometimes I go in the bathroom and hide and pretend to go to the bathroom when I hear the chaos in the house, just so you have to handle it, not me.
Okay. Depending on how much you understand about motherhood and being a parent, that one would make you so angry. Turn it up a little. Everything's at max volume. So there's unfortunately nothing I can do. This to me translates, sometimes I just don't want to be a dad. Sometimes I just abandon you with the children, okay?
I'm not judging.
And he literally said, I'm not joking. Brother! Rudy, you're so true.
Listen and we don't judge.
when sometimes I tell you I'm going to get a facial, but I'm really going to get Botox.
She's just doing herself dirty with that one.
We listen and we don't judge.
Dude, he looks so...
Sometimes I pretend to have to fix something downstairs just so I can play video games and have some peace. We're not judging.
Bro!
We listen and...
All his confessions so far have just been, I lied to get away from you.
We don't judge.
Sometimes I move your keys on purpose just to drive you crazy when you say you can't find them. We
listen.
Dude, like, this is what I would categorize. Let's look at the chart. Do you even like them? Do y'all like each other? Because it doesn't seem like you like each other. It doesn't seem like they fucking like each other. Okay? So this is where I believe we are right now. Hold on. Okay.
Sometimes I go in our bedroom at night and pretend to fold laundry while you're downstairs just so I don't have to help you clean up.
Dude! He just doesn't want to have a family! I I pretend to do this so I don't have to take care of the kids. I pretend to do this so I don't have to spend time with you. I pretend to do this so I don't have to, so I don't actually have to do anything with you. Oh my god, where did it go? Oh, it just fucking... The video literally just poofed into the...
Spec looks like...
The video just disappeared. That's crazy. Hold on, let's see. I think I have it here also. Oh my god, TurboTax, get out my face. It's too passive? That's not passive. Okay, depending on how, like if that's genuinely how you are in a whole marriage, you didn't want to get married. You're an unhappy couple. Yeah, that's like basically the bottom line. That's basically the bottom line. Okay.
Judge.
Okay,
Sometimes your keys on purpose.
Don't judge. Don't judge.
Sometimes I tell you I have to go run errands, but I'm really just eating Chick-fil-A in my car and going shopping.
Dude, like, you don't like each other.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I ignore you and pretend like I can't hear you.
Dude!
In hopes that you'll get so annoyed that you have to repeat it that you won't ask me to do something again.
You don't like each other. You do not like each other. This is really bad. This is what I'm saying. Like, this isn't cute. This isn't funny. Like, you don't like each other. Like, genuinely get a divorce. It'll be better for the kids. So... There wasn't something disastrous like cheating, but I would say like them both like lying to each other about things to that extent is pretty disastrous, but I'm going to put that in do you even like them territory. All right? Let's do this one.
Then we don't judge.
Okay, so this is a mother and a daughter.
What the hell are you going to do now with me?
We don't judge, and you're already judging. I want you to go first.
So a lot of their content is very, like, to my understanding, a lot of their content is very scripted and very acted. And the theory behind this is at the start, it was supposed to be like, oh, she pretends to be annoyed and she pretends to be blah, blah, blah. But then later towards the end, she actually gets, like, very malicious and rude towards her daughter. Sometimes I lie about where I'm going, otherwise I'd be judged. Husband, your voice and presence annoy me to a degree that I have to lie just to leave you. Yeah. It's so bad. So I foresee a divorce in the future.
Like how far I can go. We listen, we don't judge.
Let's say I'm going to your cousin's house, but I really am not going to your cousin's house. I'm actually going to Raising Cane's in the mall, and I go shopping by myself because I don't want you to go with me. We listen, we don't judge.
That one, okay. I think all moms deserve their me time. Same with fathers. So I don't think that one's that bad.
Calladita se ve más bonita.
We listen.
But I think it would be better to just say, I'm going to go have some alone time.
We don't judge. Don't want your food, like you're cooking. I just say I'm not hungry. Whenever you fall asleep, I just Uber Eats at 12 a.m.
With whose money?
Don't judge. We only listen.
With whose damn money?
We don't judge. We listen.
Okay, so here's the thing. I would think that's a bad thing to do, but all of their TikTok money is made because of the daughter, so I don't really care.
We don't judge.
I always say you're my favorite child, but you're really not.
Mom.
Bro, you shouldn't say you have favorite kids.
That was your favorite.
Oh no, she's getting teary-eyed, guys.
We listen, we don't judge. Sometimes when I fart, I blame it on the baby, so you don't call me like
Cochina!
We don't judge! We don't judge! We don't judge!
See, like, okay, silly.
We listen, we don't judge.
I did something and your dad is mad at me. I blame it that it was you, so I don't have to deal with it.
Okay, that I feel like is I feel like she's being serious. I feel like she's being serious. And if true, that is crazy to do to your kids. Oh yeah, I don't want to argue with your dad, so I just blame it on you. What the fuck?
So I just say it's your fault. No. Yeah, he gave you the silent treatment last night, but it was really my fault.
We listen, we don't judge. I just need to add my lip gloss before you start judging me.
whenever I don't want to do something and you text me to go clean the dishes, I just act like I fell asleep.
Wake your ass up next time. I knew it. She farts so loud, and
we don't judge, and you're judging.
Bro, the daughter's like, I order food, fart, and sleep, and the mother's like, I hate you, and I blame my marital issues on you.
I'm tired of not. I'm damn judging.
Do you not get the concept?
I do not get the concept. No.
We listen, we don't judge. Sometimes I sneak out with my friends and her mom. We go wherever we want to, but she never tells you because she's a chill mom.
Yeah, so there's that. Of course, by now there are tier lists of like best or like least harmful to most harmful. So we're gonna see this tier list real quick.
We're together and you turn around even for a split second, I'll be peeking to look at your booty.
I was watching Netflix and we was watching Wolf of Wall Street and I saw Margot Robbie on the TV and I got a boner, so I had to hide it with a pillow so you wouldn't get annoyed at me.
Sometimes I would act like...
Okay, so the first one, tame. She peeks at his booty. The second one, I got a boner at Margot Robbie. You can't control a boner, but it's still uncomfortable.
My body hurts, so I wouldn't have to give you a massage.
Lying to not give her a
Anytime I make
massage.
steak or burgers, if I mess up the first one, I just say that one was for you. And the second one is for me.
Sometimes.
Giving the mess up food, okay, it's a little shitty, but it's not like, game ending.
I watch shows, episodes ahead of you, and I fake the reaction when we watch them together.
Okay, this one made me mad! Because Alex and I watch shows together. And the whole point is that we're experiencing it together for the first time. And I get to see his reaction for real. And you have to put so much energy into watching the show ahead of time, hiding it, and then faking your reaction. I'm judging.
Remember when I knew you for like 4 days and you helped me move my apartment and a couple other guys showed up to help me move too?
Yeah.
I was going on dates with them too. I just invited everyone I was dating at the time.
Okay. This is what I'm talking about. That's disaster. That's literally, at the start of the relationship, I was fucking cheating on you.
Sometimes I go in the bathroom and hide and pretend to go to the bathroom when I hear the chaos in the house, just so you have to handle it.
Yeah. And we heard that one already, so there's that. Now, I must say, I skipped over a little section of people doing, we listen and we don't judge, them doing it by themselves. Because this doesn't have a ranking in terms of like it affects their relationship, it harms them. It just, it affects their personal life and how their friends will see them as a whole. It affects all their relationships, not just one directly. So here's that.
I put that he was gay on his bio so nobody would try to get at him. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. I text him from different numbers, acting as if I'm another girl to see if he's gonna cheat. And we don't judge.
Okay, that's weirdly common. I don't know how I feel. Guys, how do we feel about texting from an alternate number to see if your partner will cheat? How do we feel about that? What's the consensus? These people are special, kind of stupid. Bro, putting gay in the bio is crazy. Chat, how do we feel about lying? Chat, how do we feel about cheating? Lame TBH. Because there's parts of me where, like, I can understand the curiosity, but also, like, I feel like I wouldn't do that unless I already suspected them of cheating. Like, right now, I would have no desire to do that to my partner. But I could see a universe where, like, if I suspected, like, he was cheating, like, if he was being sus as fuck and I saw some weird shit on his phone, I'd be like, he's being sus. Let's confirm. But, you have to have a reasoning for it. But I still don't even know if I would do that even if I got to that point. Alright, shows no trust. Exactly. So, like, I feel like at that point, the relationship's already over. But a lot of people do that, like, as soon as they get with their boyfriends. They're like, 1 week together. And then they do, like, a relationship test check. There's literally like so many women who have careers on TikTok because you can go to their TikTok page and pay them $5 and she'll like message them from her account and try to hook up with the guy. I created an alt account and pretended to be someone else, and my GF got, at the time, said her BF's name, and it wasn't mine? I was in the army when this happened? See, like, I think it's better that you know. Like, you know? Sneaky but understandable. It could also mean that they don't trust each other. That's true. Trust issue means you're not ready to be in a relationship. I feel like there's a difference between trust issues and making observations. Like if you're in a relationship and then suddenly your partner is like hiding their phone a bunch. You know, you used to be able to like scroll through each other's phones and now they're really secretive. They have like, they locked their Snapchat behind like a password that you don't know. They're sneaking out at late at night, or they're getting home late at night, or they're talking to you less. There's one thing of having trust issues, and there's another of like not being a dumbass and recognizing like behaviors. If I understood correctly, you like to review TikTok/YouTube trends. I just like ones that interest me. This is actually the first one I have shown on stream, like to this extent with like the PowerPoint and everything. But I like explaining TikTok trends because I think there are fun, good, or maybe not good. I think there are fun, entertaining trends on TikTok. You just have to get through a sludge of bad shit to get to the trends. So I like trying to pick out the entertaining stuff and give it to you guys that way. They all sound like they've had bad experiences before and willing to do anything to prevent that. That's true. That's true.
Judge, I had his home address before we even started dating.
See, I think she's just a stalker. I think this one's just a fucking stalker. Like,
listen, we don't judge. I once sent myself screenshots of him texting another girl, but it was fake. I edit everything, and I just did it for the fun of it because I wanted some fun in our relationship, but we listen, we don't judge.
These are the types of people, they just want so much drama in their life. But this is what I'm saying, like, it's not affecting the specific relationship because I'm pretty sure this is an ex relationship, right? But now anybody that goes to and gets in a relationship with her, they go on her public TikTok page and they see this and they're like, you know. All right. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, these are a little bit out of order, but we'll do this.
We listen and we don't judge. I'm gonna regret putting this video on the fucking internet, but I don't care.
Okay, if you're opening your video with, I'm gonna regret putting this on the internet, keep it in the drafts. Better yet, don't upload it to begin with. Do y'all not have friends? Okay, this is my thing. Do y'all not have friends you can talk to about this? Because if I confess everything I did on the internet, everybody would think I'm a crazy batshit bitch, crazy, insane stalker person too. This is why you have friends that you talk to. Anyways.
We listen and we don't judge. Like, around the age of 6, whenever someone in my house, like my mom, would like piss me off or I'd get upset, I would take a little bit of the Tide Pod detergent and squeeze it in her drink.
What the fuck? Oh my god! We listen and we don't judge. Ever since I was 6, I've tried to slowly kill my family with laundry detergent. Oh my god! No way! Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Mewcaster, thank you for the follow. Captain Chi, welcome in. I totally have a lot of friends. So many friends. I met 15 friends today. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
We listen and we don't judge. One time, my cousin was wanting to ride my 4-wheeler when I had one. When I was
of course, my 4-wheeler. And I'm saying this with love. I'm in the South, okay, but I'm like, you know what? Yeah, she does. She does have a 4-wheeler.
I had a little 4-wheeler when I was 10, and she wanted to ride it, and I told her no over and over again. So I was like, yeah, go ahead and ride it, and I loosened the bolts on the 4-wheeler and told her to ride it, and then she wrecked and broke her ankle.
These are attempted murder Guys, we listen and we don't judge. I poisoned my mom's drink with dish detergent and I unscrewed the bolts on the four-wheeler so she crashed. This is murder!
Because she was pissing me off, so I just loosened the bolts.
Murder tip!
But I didn't want her to break her ankle. We listen and we don't judge. One time
I'm okay with her getting hurt, just not breaking her ankle.
I made a fake Snapchat account and added my ex-boyfriend on it. And I catfished him so hard to the point like he was in love with the catfish account. And it was actually me. And he asked to meet up with him one day. And I went instead.
Guys, do we notice a trend? Do we notice a trend? Why do so many people do that genre of stuff, like pretending to be certain people? Oh God. A dark flame, thank you for the follow.
And he blocked me. We listen and we don't judge. I used to tell my little brother that I was a witch and I could cast spells. And one day, he was pissing me off. Like he had told on me or something. So I told him that, I was gonna cast a spell on him. And I mixed like a bunch of like random juices and soaps in like a jar. And I started like mumbling words so he'd think I was like casting a spell or something. And then I said it was gonna make him be invisible forever and nobody would see him. And he started having an asthma attack. And I wouldn't give him his inhaler and he almost
This here is an example of this trend making people confess to shit in a way I've never seen before. Like, I've heard people confess to things. I've never, ever in my life heard of people confess to shit like this with a smile on their face. Actual crimes.
Oh, and one time in elementary school in like 4th grade, I wrote a fake note to one of my friends saying, I don't like Maddie, I hate her, like I was talking shit about myself. And then my friend went and told the teacher, and then I blamed it on someone, and they got like bunch of conduct marks and like had to sit out of PE for like consecutive multiple days.
Sometimes I think there are two different species of human on the planet. Like, not, oh, there's two genders. Oh, there's just one. There's just a human right. I feel like there's a separate fucking species. They look like us. They act like us, but they are not human. How many attempted murder charges is this for?
And we listen and we don't judge. And like in 3rd grade, I used to write like cuss words all over like people's papers when they weren't looking. And then I'd like blame it on another person and then make them get in trouble. Because for some reason I thought that was like hilarious and it entertained the fuck out of me. But yeah, I think I was just like an evil kid. We listen and we
Do you think? Do you think you were an evil kid? Maybe you were just a teensy, weensy, beansy bit evil. Just a little bit.
Judge, one time my grandma was pissing me off because she was trying to get me to help her make something, like she was making like baked mac and cheese or something, so I put cat food in it.
Dude, okay, literally, I feel like this is like the pretense to those true crime documentaries where they're like, oh yeah, you know, he used to play with dead animals and like put, you know, be weird and shit. This is like, it's lining up. This is loosening the bolts on a four-wheeler, putting laundry detergent in drinks, cat food in macaroni and cheese, watching your brother have an asthma attack and not giving him the inhaler. This is crazy. Hi, Typho. Welcome in. We are listening and we're really trying to not judge, but sir, it is getting very, very, very difficult. It is getting a little difficult.
And then the next day, she gave it to my family, like, because it was a family get-together. We were making it because I was staying the night there, not before, whatever. And she proceeded to feed it to my family, and my whole family ate cat food. Oh yeah, and we listen and we don't. We listen and we don't judge. In like 6th grade, I used to pretend to have Tourette syndrome, so I could like cuss people out and get away with it, like call people things and get away with it.
She definitely meant to say slurs there. She just doesn't want to admit that she said slurs. She will admit to murder attempts, but I swear, bro, I swear, that is crazy. All right. So that's probably one of the most crazy videos. I don't know if it can be topped, but we're going to keep going.
And then we don't judge. Should I go first? Yeah. Okay, so you know how like the guy that you kind of like, remember like when he added me on Snap and I was like, I'm not gonna add him back? Yeah? Well, like I kind of did it. Like we've been snapping, but like not like that. Not like that, not like that, not like that. We listen and we don't judge.
Damn.
We listen and we don't judge. Okay, so remember like 2 weeks ago, and I said I couldn't hang out because I was like sick. Dude. I wasn't actually sick, I just didn't want to hang out. Hey, we listen.
Bro, okay. She's literally like, there's a guy you were interested in, and I'm actually talking to him. But she's like, oh yeah, I just didn't want to hang out that one day. And she's like acting like she's the devil. Okay, I feel like that's, it's not the best thing to lie, but I feel like that's less offensive than, I don't know, we'll see.
Hey, don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. You can't get mad at me for this one. Okay, so basically, last week, remember when me and Ainsley hung out and I said you couldn't come because it was just like a 2 thing? Yeah. Okay, so, that was bad. Okay, don't get mad, okay? Listen and we don't judge. Okay, so I hung out with her and remember how you were like, did Ainsley say anything bad about me? And I was like, no. Mm-hmm. Well, we kind of both talked bad about you, but the only reason I talked bad about you too is to get more information out of her. I'm not kidding. Because she was like... So you didn't back me up? No, okay, no, because I was trying to ask for more. Because she was like, she's a B word, she said pick me, like, I hate her. And I was like, and she was like, she's flirts with my boyfriend. I was like, oh yeah, I agree, I see it sometimes. But only to get...
Okay, that is just... Stick up for your friend! Stick up for your friend! What the hell? What the fuck? Dude, imagine if somebody was like, oh my god, Rhea's such a bitch. She's so cringe. And you guys were like, oh yeah, I fucking hate her. Like, yeah, that's not a friend.
Specific examples. No, I honestly just played along with it. I'm sorry. We listen and we don't. I'm listen. Judging. No, we listen and we don't judge.
Sex, yeah, sex number.
We listen and we don't judge.
Hardcover, thank you for 69 bits.
So, you know, like the puppy you got like 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Well, when I first like met it and stuff, you went to the bathroom and I was holding it and I like dropped it on the floor. On accident. It was an accident. I swear it was an accident. We listen and we don't judge. That's terrible. It was an accident.
Bro, this is pissing me off. Yeah, I shit talk you behind your back, and it was just a joke, but I was just hearing her out, and I was just being supportive. You accidentally dropped my dog. Bro. That's nothing!
Okay. We listen and we don't judge. I mean, I wasn't gonna tell you this, but I don't even care anymore. Because all of yours are really bad. But basically...
What? All of yours are... I feel like the blondes isn't even that bad. The blondes weren't even that bad.
So, you know how you were dating Jake?
Yeah.
This was like 6 months ago. This was a while ago. And, I don't even know how to say this. Basically, you know how you were saying, like, I want to break up with him. He's, like, mentally abusive and, like, he's, like, not good to me.
Yeah.
So, and then you know how, like, he ended up cheating on you with, like, a random girl?
Yeah.
Basically, I really knew you wanted to get out of the relationship, so I was like, he needs to cheat on her. So, like, it was me.
Are you serious?
Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Also, somebody's message appeared and then it just disappeared. Where the fuck did it go? I saw the Jax Films video yesterday. Yeah, let's go, dude. Okay. Genuinely, she's like, oh my god, you dropped my puppy by accident? Oh yeah, I cheated on you. I ended your last relationship.
Are you actually, like, serious? Are you just joking for, like, the trend or something?
No.
No.
I want to come clean. And this is what we're trying to do it. No, we listen and we don't judge.
No, because it's not even funny.
It's a little funny.
Getting with my ex.
It's a little funny.
When we were dating?
It's fine.
No, it's not.
You wanted
I didn't know
relationship.
that.
I was doing it to be, like, nice to you.
I don't even want. Okay, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't watch the rest of it. That is so bad. That is so bad. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. As well that they posted this? Exactly. So, that brings me to my next slide. Are we judging? Yes. Yes, the fuck we are. We are absolutely judging. 1010% we are judging. How can we not judge when it's things like this?
A man telling his partner, girlfriend, fiance, don't know, that when they do the horizontal tango, and when she thinks that he is finishing inside of her, he's actually urinating inside of her.
Of course we're fucking judging. Of course we're judging. Yes, we're judging. Hello? And the reason why I have to show the video of the woman paraphrasing that is because the original deleted the fucking video. They posted it and they deleted the video. So now, of course, naturally, it is time for me to send my confessions. For we listen and we don't judge. Because I know you guys are very curious. Confession number 1. One time, we were doing a hangout and chat, and I left. And Silver, one of my mods, said, "Hey, we heard you laughing while you were gone." He didn't hear me laughing. I didn't mute my mic, and every time I sit down on the toilet, it's very squeaky because the lid on the back of the toilet is loose. So he thought it was me high-pitched laughing, like, but it wasn't. It was my toilet going because it makes a noise every time I sit on it because it's really old. No, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, so that's my first confession. We listen and we don't judge. Okay, confession number 2. I don't really understand what Hatsune Miku is, and at this point I'm too scared to ask. Because I saw people on Twitter, people got canceled for saying that Hatsune Miku is a VTuber, And people also got canceled for saying Hatsune Miku is an AI voice. And so I'm too scared. I'm scared. But I listen to Hatsune Miku, but I don't know what she is or how she is or what made her or how she works or anything like that. So, okay. We listen and we don't judge. Confession number 3. And this one is one that actually might get me in trouble. There's this really interesting VTuber voice that people do where it kind of sounds like they're trying to push out a fart really discreetly at all times. And any VTuber that talks like this, I actively avoid them because it makes me so angry. I want to punch in their fucking skull because nobody actually ever talks like this. So I have actively ignored DMs from people that talk like this because I think it's fucking annoying as shit. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Okay? So, someone in chat or one of those people, probably, and I'm sorry, but fucking, if you want to talk to me, I'm down to be your friend, but you can't talk to me in your fan service voice. Especially when they talk about something, they're trying to talk about something serious. Because, like, it's one thing to talk in a specific voice when you're doing your regular streams, but whenever somebody that talks like this tries to make a serious statement and is like, I was deeply hurt by this and I tried but I'm so sad, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're happy enough to fake your voice right now. Kill yourself. No. We listen and we don't judge. Isn't that 50% of women on TikTok that talk like that? No. Ray never changed. I'm gonna have to. What if it's not fake though? No. Nobody actually talks like this. It's like the female VTuber equivalent of the Deku voice. Nobody actually talks like this, and you have to be very intentional with the inflections of your voice. Nobody fucking talks like that. I'm sorry. Nobody. Because every single person who I've gotten close to that does that voice on stream, when you get close to them and you talk to them and like you're playing games with them, they just talk like a normal fucking human being. When you hit 1 mil subs, you better not change. I'm probably never gonna hit 1 mil subs, but if I do, I'm gonna be hitting 1 mil subs talking just like this. Female Deku, literally, it's the female equivalent. So I have a couple here that didn't really fit in. I have a meeting right at 2:15, so I have to end stream like exactly at like 2:15, and it's 2:04 right now. And I wanted to finish the PowerPoint, but here are some extras that we didn't get to.
We don't judge. So sometimes, you know how I be having dreams and I'll be sleepwalking and stuff? Yeah. Sometimes I'll be having dreams of having, you know, what with other girls, and I wake up and I still give you a kiss.
Oh my god, he's talking so quiet. But basically, he dreams about having sex with other girls. I thought you were going to show some example voices. Hell no! I'm not trying to... Okay, look. Because, okay, everybody that does that voice, it just... there's a certain personality type, and they attract a certain audience base. It's very specific. I can't even imitate it correctly either.
Don't judge me.
Don't piss me off. Already, the first one?
Don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
I don't even got nothing to say after that. Are you for real?
You just don't want to know who it is. That's all you want to know who these girls are. As long as you don't know that.
No, because now I'm about to turn the camera off and ask you who was it.
No, you don't want to know. Trust me.
She's pregnant, by the way. I don't know if y'all can tell. But she's pregnant. And he's like, yeah, I fantasize about other women and you don't want to know who it is.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. We listen and we don't judge.
Whenever I'm cooking food and I happen to drop any food on the floor or anything like that, I'm putting it on your plate.
Trifling.
It depends, okay? It depends. Because sometimes I'll take food off the floor and put it on my plate. It depends on where it drops and it depends how dirty it is. It depends on what food it is. Like if you have like a cream cheese bagel and it lands face down on the floor and like a bunch of little shit gets on the cream cheese, then I'm just throwing it away. But if it's something that like has a hard outer shell, it depends. 5-second rule. Yeah, so it depends. Like we keep the floor, we have a dedicated time two times a week where we mop the floor. So our floors are like more well kept than most people's floors, I'd say, because I really, really hate having dirty floors. And it's because I also do drop food a lot. So I try to keep my floor clean enough to where, you know, I can eat it if I drop it.
Still eat it. And you say, babe, dinner was so good.
Sure was. A little dirt won't hurt. I mean, y'all, this is exactly why I don't do trends. I'm too real for the internet. That's the thing. I don't care about this internet.
Oh, yeah. And this guy got mad because people were judging him for talking about having sex with another woman or dreaming about having sex with another woman to his pregnant wife.
Opinions that people got. So far, they want to try to tear you down. You feel me? Be the people in your own community. They want to say, you
now he wants to act alpha male. Exactly, dude. Like, what? It's kind of like, be so serious. Be so serious. And I think he's literally just like,
not to say the real. That's it.
He's like, I'm too real for this. I'm too real for this.
First of all, a lot of people's expecting me to want to leave my partner because he told me he had a dream with another woman in it. I don't care.
Like, okay, you both made statements on this. You guys weren't ready to do this challenge. Like, I'm sorry, for real. All right, we have to listen to this one because I put this in the thumbnail.
We listen and we don't judge. Revealing my baby daddy edition. Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Once again, y'all, before I spill the beans, we listen and we don't judge. Okay, so y'all be asking me who my little girl daddy is. Who I'm pregnant by. Everybody want to know who Quay pregnant by and who her daddy is. Okay, and who that baby daddy is.
Okay, so this is an example of she wouldn't have said this otherwise. People have been asking who's the father of your child? Who's the father of your child? And she has not revealed the father until now.
So I'm finna go ahead and give y'all the tea. Yeah. So yeah. My baby daddy is 64 years old. Yes, I said 64. I know. Girl, you ain't even 27 years old. Your baby daddy is 64. Yes. You know, we got to do what we got to do. But we listen.
What do you mean you got to do what you got to do? There's not a single fucking man below 64 that wants to be the father of your child. If she's not doing it for the bag, that's exactly what like.
When did the baby conceive? Let me know in the comments, because I can come back with a story time about, you know, that 64-year-old. Yes, he's married. That's why he's not here.
He's married?
That's not why he's not here. I'm not going to say in the picture, but he's not here. Yup, he married. Of course, he's 64. I'm 27. Which I thought he wasn't married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he married. Yup, he surely is. He's married. But it's none of y'all be in it, though.
It's exactly. It's none of our business. Why are you posting it? Okay, this is probably the last one before I gotta go.
Don't judge. I'm often in the habit of going to Target by myself with your credit card. It makes it look like you're spending too much.
We listen but don't judge.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Oh wait, it's supposed to take. They're supposed to take turns.
When I said your dad's car was in a hit and run, I accidentally hit your dad's car.
What the
There
fuck?
was no damage to my car, but it really jacked up your dad's car.
Are you being serious right now?
We listen and don't judge.
I spend your money and I fucked your dad's car up.
You know how I said that Roman ran away? I was on a walk with him and I didn't have his leash. And some guys were playing basketball and I had to play that basketball. I turned around and he was gone. I didn't know he was going to be
lost my dog?
Gone forever.
So you lost my dog?
We listen. We listen.
I spend your money. I fucked up your dad's car. I lost your dog.
Listen and we don't judge. Alopecia edition. When I get pulled over, I take my wig off before the cop gets to the window so I can be let off the hook. It's worked a few times.
Wait, really?
Listen and we don't judge. My showers are less than a minute because there's literally nothing for me to do.
Less than a minute? Girl, okay. I know it. Okay. Even if you don't have hair, you still got places to wash. You got so many folds. I know you gotta wash in that ass crack. Okay, just washing in your ass crack should take a whole minute. Like, bruh.
We listen and we don't judge. The local donut shop has been giving me free donuts for over a year, and I think it's because they think I have cancer, and I haven't corrected them yet and told them I have alopecia.
That's so valid, though. That's so valid.
When I want to wear something and it's dirty, I just dig in my dirty laundry and then I wear it anyway.
Yeah, that one's
And
like
we don't
same.
judge. I pissed the bed until I was like old because I would have dreams about me pissing like in a toilet and then I would actually pee myself. We listen and we don't judge.
See, this is like relatively normal. Okay, I don't think this is gonna affect her life.
When my ex-boyfriend broke up with me, I was actually crazy and I would sign into his Snapchat to see if he added any of the girls and I would see if he was talking to his friends about me.
I just said she was normal. I take it back. What the fuck? Not a single. Okay, as soon as I say, you know what, this is relatively normal.
I was actually crazy for that, but we listen and we don't judge. One time when I was in like middle school, I really liked this guy and I was gonna ride bike to his house at like 1 a.m. and I made it halfway there and then I got too scared because it was dark out and I rode all the way home. We listen and we don't judge.
I mean,
even
that's
now
valid.
Sometimes when I'm laughing too hard, I'll literally piss my pants and I don't know why.
Go to the doctor. Not a single normal one. Okay, that's not a confession. You have a medical condition, babe.
We listen and we don't judge. When I was little and I was in gymnastics, I hated it so much. I had 4-hour practice every day. I would hope that I would get in a car accident on the way there so that I wouldn't have to practice.
I think that's
we listen
normal
and
kid
we don't
stuff.
judge.
I mean, not car accident, but like something comes up so you don't have to go.
One time I really had to take a dump here and my phone was dead, so I brought my iPad into the bathroom because I can't take a poop without scrolling on TikTok. We listen and we don't
We're all okay. You know what?
judge. When my ex-boyfriend broke up with me, it was right before one of our anniversaries, and I told him I already bought him a gift for it to make him feel bad, but I didn't actually buy a gift. I bought it after he broke up with me, and I gave it to him, and just to make him feel bad. I know, we listen and we don't judge.
Okay. I think that's one of the compared to all that we've heard today, that's been very, very tame, okay? But I must say, guys, that is the end of We Listen and We Don't Judge, an internet trend. Thank you all so much for coming on this journey with me. I know it's pretty hard for all of you to kind of understand the extent to which we are not judging and, you know, we're listening. But I hope that this helps you understand what my For You page has been looking like recently. Okay, because there's been an insane amount of this stuff on my For You page. And I just have to share it. I literally just have to share it. It's so interesting to me. And I will be doing stuff like this in the future where I like lay out, you know, different trends for you guys so that you guys can get more of a understanding on things that are going on. But yeah, we're gonna raid Rennie, who is playing with Code. I believe Rennie is playing Marvel Rivals. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I spent a good amount of time researching this, so I hope it was appreciated, even if it is just you know, to be disappointed. I hope you guys can appreciate the research and work that was done for this. And I will see you guys later tonight. Tonight I'm playing Marvel Rivals with Typho. So